And Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson.
Yeah, this is the second and final time these teams will meet. So if they want a different outcome, they'll have to bring that extra intensity.
And maybe just more than wins and losses at stake. It could be pride. They'll be using everything in their arsenal to try and avoid the season sweep.
Pass to Doncic. The offensive rebound. Here's Avdia. Launches it. Again, Doncic missing. Back to Avdia. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
About a minute into this first quarter. Now Doncic. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Giddey. Let's go with a 3. Another miss by Doncic.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Bamba with it. Now Doncic defending. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Reddish. Outside Young. Clock at 4. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
At the line for the Hawks.
He does not get the second one. Outside Giddey. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. Pass to Bamba. And Ayton pulls it down. And he buries his first look.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
And here is Thompson. Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yes, it's good. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now here's Young. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Rejected by Okongwu. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic outside. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
That one's wide left. To the inside. Reddish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Harris outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Hawks trailing. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Harris. The three ball. Osman, no good. "56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bamba. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bamba's gotten his second bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Like to see Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Atlanta's ball. They trail by 3. Outside Young. To the middle. The teardrop. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Thompson's got 5.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's Young with the 3. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Ennis. They get it again. Dinwiddie. Back to Bagley. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Young. And stolen by Bagley. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from the second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Here's Bull. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Ennis, defended by Thompson. Here's Ennis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Doncic. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Avdia. Shoots over Wiseman. Here's Ayton. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Clarkson attacking. Rejected by Okongwu. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Now here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Now here's Caruso. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Caruso with it. Pass to Wiseman. Ayton with the defensive effort. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
Porter hits them both. .124 left in the second quarter. Now Doncic, 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. Memphis the rebound. Ayton, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down. There's
45 seconds left in the second. Pass to Ayton. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Doncic. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Aiden, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Memphis foul. Billy Arnold. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid. Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And here's Young. Pass to Bamba for the lead. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bamba's got 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Mann. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Bagley. Back to Osman. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Young with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Thompson. Young with it. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's good. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Pass to Harris. Here's Osman. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Osman. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the second free throw is good.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Avdia. For 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Pass to Aiden. Over Bamba. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Aiden, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Aiden's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Now here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Caruso with the bucket.
Pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Okongwu. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away. Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now here's Caruso. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Caruso. It's a three-point game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the whip. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Harris. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Down low. Here's Wiseman from the low block. Back to Caruso. Here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the right side. Pass to Harris. And they double up Harris. Here's Bagley. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Bagley's got 7 points.
Bagley handling that one well, not afraid to get a little bit creative from time to time.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Osman. Outside Bagley. Crafty move. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the left wing. Pass to Harris. Back to Bagley. There's the three. No luck on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Osman with the bucket.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Whiteside. And here's Memphis. Osman on the wing. From deep. He can't get it to go. Caruso with it. Outside Porter. Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. The drive by Mann. Up and in on the layup. Mann's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bagley, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Mann. Outside Bagley. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Wiseman.
Oh, man.
Oh! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Timeout called. Memphis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Wiseman over to help. Pass to Okongwu. Hey, expanding his range. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Ayton hits them both.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
To the inside, Mullen takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Giddey takes the 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Pass to Avdia. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Avdia's got his first bucket in this one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Now here's Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Mullen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Outside quarter. A minute 53 left in the game. Here's Mullen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. And here's Doncic. Pass to Okongwu. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Mullen. To the paint. Here's Bamba. Atlanta again missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. The Hawks making a switch here. And he's unable to get the second one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
There's a screen. Here's Young. Oh, he nails it!
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Driving to the basket. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Doncic outside. Pass to Avdia. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Money.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy.
That truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on. Crash the whip in the ride. Outbound my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the ride. Outbound my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. I'm not easily influenced. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no. They Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't just about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is. We be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in. Joda might chrome. Straight free to make to the top of my lungs. I'm on.
Free my with no. Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a look.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets.
All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Smith is out there with Barrett. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Brown in at the 2. And he makes that one.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And the pass to Smith. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Doncic against Fultz. Doncic passes to Okongwu. Ayton inside. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Brown.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the first one drops.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And Brown drops them both. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here's Doncic. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Memphis. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hornets trailing by 2. Now here's Ayton. Defense right on him. Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the triple.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now here's Fultz. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Brown. That one a little long. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Avdia. Memphis moving it around. The pass to Dinwiddie. Brown against Giddey. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Fultz. Avdia with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entire... New group in now for Charlotte. Zubac is checked in for Holmgren. Okashevsky's come in for Smith. Sharp's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Markelle Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Avdia, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Barrett the pass to Zubac. Pass to Pokusevski. Charlotte again missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Dinwiddie with it. Working on Payne. Dinwiddie kicks to Giddey. To the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Payne passes to Zubac. The dish to Barrett. They could use a bucket. The shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes to Avdia. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense is right there, and it's good. 2 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The 17-footer. And he knocks down the jumper.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a 6th man.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Harris. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's man in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. Oh, trying for it. Hornets keep it alive. Here's Payne. No good on the 3. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Doncic with it. Working on Payne. Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Hornets trail by 11. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Could be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Doncic against Brown. Here's Osman. Banked in off the glass. Osman's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Zubac kicks to Brown. And that time, also a missed shot. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Up top, Doncic. Payne covering. And they double up Doncic. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Sharp. Launches it. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Mann passes to Doncic. Here's Mann. No good from outside. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Memphis with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Richard. You were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
God, that's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Whiteside's checked in for Harris. Joe Ingles comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's James Ennison for Terrence Mann. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Hornets. Rebound by Ennis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
That free throw, no good. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Good on the second free throw. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Okongwu. And so here's Memphis. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. And here is Giddey. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. And that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Hornets trail by 18. Smith outside. Here's Barrett. Sinks that one from the post.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
The feed now to Ayton. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Giddey finds Whiteside. Now here's Ayton. Over to the wing. Here's Avdia. And the 3-ball is good. Avdia's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today. Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Barrett inside the three-point line. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Memphis moving it around. Offensive rebound. Hornets trail by 17. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Ayton. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Dinwiddie against Fultz.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
Hey, everybody.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, that is more than enough of us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point lead. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Barrett. Fultz is out there with Brown. Then it's Smith. And it's Holmgren in at the center. Kicks to Brown. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Okongwu, the pass to Ayton. Right wing for the 3. It's the rebound. Passes it to Avdia. Good on the 13-footer. Avdia's got 8 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Avdia dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Ayton. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Charlotte making a switch. Zubac is checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fultz the pass to Holmgren. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Charlotte calls timeout. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Marvin Bagley comes in for Okongwu. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Avdia. Mann subbed in for Josh Giddey. And then for Charlotte, Sharp comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Holmgren wide open. And the Hornets miss again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Payne can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. And Doncic, here we go.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
Payne with a screen for Brown. Back to Payne. And there's the pass to Zubac. And good that time. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And they double up Doncic. Man, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Okashevsky's checked in for the Hornets. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Osman kicks to Doncic. Pass to Mann. Fires the three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Brown outside. .153 left in the third quarter. Here's Zubac. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Here's Osman. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. The Hornets also with the sub. Smith is checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Once again, fans, your Grizzlies breaker.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They double him with Payne. Mann passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Osman. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Osman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Smith against Bagley. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Passes it to Payne. A 3-ball. They get it again. And the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Charlotte making some changes. Checked in for Sharp. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Payne. The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Bagley, and he banks in the layup. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Basket good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Memphis has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Bagley. Hornets with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The pass to Fultz from deep 3-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Please give a big round of applause for your Christmas Duke Dance.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. They've got Harris. Marvin Bagley is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's man in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from the high post, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bagley trying to free himself up, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at, and with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Smith. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Jabari Smith. 1 shot.
He throw good, Smith. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
you want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis. That one is off.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Fultz against Dinwiddie. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Giddey finds Ayton. Back to Giddey. Ayton inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Smith outside. Fultz the pass to Brown. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Doncic is checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Barrett wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fultz against Doncic. The Hornets pull it in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Fultz, no good on the free throw.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
The three for Doncic. Rebound by Smith. Hornets trail by 19. He dishes it to Fultz. Going inside. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Zubac is checked in for Holmgren. Brown dishes to Barrett. Zubac with the screen for Barrett. Takes a three. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. And it goes down 2 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Doncic with it. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Smith. For three, Barrett. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Avdija. Now here's Ayton. Covered by Smith. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Avdija. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Pass to Ayton. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Smith. Now, here's Barrett. Makes it off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here's Fultz driving inside. And that one, good.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the Jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the matchup. I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Clothes falling on my lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. I said forget it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my homie Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I got me a and it's no. Never ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I flow if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from what I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let all more ass loose. With my Timberland boots, I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in roots. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the ground, got my way up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker showed me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I ever stake, bruh. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing... Looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, BA, I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Denny Avdia. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Giddey. Back to Doncic. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. James finds Mitchell. Back to James. Can't hit that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. It's Avdia on the wing from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Trent outside. Pass to James. And there's the drive. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Explosive drive by James, knifing up the defense and getting to his shot.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Outside Giddey from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The 11-footer. Kongwu with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Doncic is doubled. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to James. Trent from long range. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doncic against Mitchell. Avdia from outside. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And he lobs it up, and it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Doncic is doubled. Outside Giddey. 4-3. Rebounded by Trent.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Najee, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Rose is subbed in for Trent. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. James outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A different look for Dallas. Prince comes in for LeBron. And Harris is subbed in for Mitchell. Memphis trailing here. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Rose with it. Now Doncic defending. Harris on the wing. Over Giddey. Here's Capella. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Doncic into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
At about 230 pounds. Doncic is a load down low.
Now Harris. Is outside. A minute 37 left to play in the first. So
far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Doncic. Harris, a screen on Rose. Here's Doncic. He nails it, and we're tied.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Harris outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Rose against Doncic. Outside Giddey. Launches a three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's Rose. Gets a very good look and converts.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Osman. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Doncic is doubled. And wrestling for it there. No one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
5 on the clock. Here's Bagley. Mavericks with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Rose can't connect. The 3 is up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Marvin Bagley, He's out there with Jetty Osman. And it's man in at the 2. And James gets it to go.
The defense has to shut LeBron down at the perimeter. He'll sink that shot all night.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to James. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 7. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off, getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Mitchell. James, right side. Pulls it from 20. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's man. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Dinwiddie. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Green's checked in for Najee. And Memphis also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in. Bagley against Green. Pass to Whiteside. That shot off. Some solid defense from James. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Here's man. Bagley down low. Working on Green. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by man.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
6 on the shot clock. Left side Bagley. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
James outside to the inside. Brent. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Trent. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Dallas with possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And the Mavericks with some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Prince. Harris comes in for Trent. And it's Derrick Rose in for Mitchell. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Whiteside. Okongwu comes in for Bagley. Avdia, he's checked in for Osman. And Giddey's subbed in for Dinwiddie. Wing shot on the way. Grizzlies with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Okongwu. That one's good. This game is all even.
They have no answer defensively inside.
James outside. From 13, and the jumper is good. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here is James. Throws it up high. Capella inside. Okongwu on him, and Capella gets it to go.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okongwu. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
James with the ball. 13 points in the game. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make it stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
The stat that jumps out to me is their lousy three-point shooting. The perimeter is looking like a lost cause for them. Might want to switch it up.
Right, because even if they start hitting those shots, threes alone aren't going to solve their problems.
All right, everybody. Now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian and...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Green out there with LeBron James. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. From deep, Giddey. The shot off that time. The Mavericks leading and watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
Here's James, and he can't bank that one in.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Doncic up top. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Giddey for the lead. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Giddey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James outside. Over Avdia. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Mitchell against Doncic. Doncic is doubled. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Najee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Prince comes in for James. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Doncic on the wing. Doncic is doubled. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Najee.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Mitchell, the pass to Trent. Back to Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doncic passes to Giddey. The 3. The shot won't fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Trent. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Dinwiddie's checked in. Points. That one goes. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Capella. Prince down low. From deep, Mitchell. Dallas again missing. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Rose. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Left side Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Rose.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've gotten great results playing through the low block, forcing the defense to deal with their size and footwork.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris comes in for Mitchell. James outside. And slam dunk by James.
Though LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved, when he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Doncic against Rose. Here's man. Connects from downtown. Man's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Rose outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Doncic against Rose. Man, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. James outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Pass to man from downtown. It's rebounded by Najee. Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Timeout called. Memphis. So it's the Grizzlies now. Doncic right side. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Terrence Mann is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Harris in at the 5, roaming the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Osman. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Osman's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside for Green. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Harris, and he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
To the middle. Here's Najee, and he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Capella, he's checked in for Najee. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Bagley. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Rose. Shots blocked. And they're on the run. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Timeout call for Memphis.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Memphis. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell, drilled from 11 feet out.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Osman. Now Bagley, Green covering. Bagley down low. Working on Green, and that one's good. Bagley.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's James. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Attacking the heart of the defense, LeBron doing his work inside the paint.
Pass to Osman. Bagley down low. Green covering. And that one's good. Bagley. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. James passes to Mitchell.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first. A line change here for Memphis. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Giddey. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Avdia from outside gets the 3 to fall. Abdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's James. It's rebounded by Memphis. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against Mitchell. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
And here's James. Wide open look. Again, the miss by James. Green for three. Here's Capella. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
They're keeping the defense honest here. Capella a little out of his comfort zone in catch and shoot, but it is something he can do every so often. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Luka Doncic.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
The three from Mitchell hits the trifecta.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And it was quite a display as the Trailblazers arrived at the arena. A lot of thought put into those outfits. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters, maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Williamson out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Williamson, great touch on the 16-footer. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Ayton throws it down.
The classic big man play there. Just push. Right past the defense and finishing strong.
Williamson a screen on Giddey. Here's Primo, and that one goes long. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Okongwu. Now the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Out to the wing. Doncic with the steal. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Passes to Giddey to the inside. Here's Ayton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's. Questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Doncic looking it over. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
To stop the run. And it's Williamson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Ayton against Williamson. And the officials calling for a 3. Second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Harris checked in for 8. Marvin Bagley comes in for Okongwu. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Warren's checked in for Portland. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Doncic is checked in. To the middle. Here's Highland. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Giddey. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Sabonis. Kicks to Warren. Clock at 6. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Giddey. Over in the corner, Avdia. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Doncic kicks to Giddey. Here's Bagley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside. Sabonis with the bucket.
This is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic kicks to Giddey. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Sabonis. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Like to see Sabonis shoot that ball just like that. A gorgeous stroke from the lefty.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He kicks it to Avdia. Sabonis grabs the board. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to Atlanta. Here's Highland. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now, Giddey. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And so far, they've been getting it done down in the post, outsmarting and outworking the defense to get their baskets.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All the those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Vincent. Reed is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Primo in at the 2. Misses from close range. Memphis leading by 7. Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Harris. Here's Osman. 5 to shoot. Harris passes to Osman. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Osman's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Tillman. Warren on the wing. To the right side. Reed kicks to Warren. From 13, Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Osman. Here's Bagley. Reed with the block. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Vincent the pass to Primo. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Primo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Warren. Pass to Vincent. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Vincent the pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Dinwiddie with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bagley. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Ayton, he's checked in for Harris. Okongwu comes in for Bagley. Javia's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Avdia. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him. Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Fires the three. Highland misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Giddey. Ayton with it. Defended by Pascal. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 12.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Pascal. Not a lot of room. The shot's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
41 seconds left in the first half. Giddey finds Ayton. Back to Giddey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Ayton.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Highland passes to Williamson. Here's Vincent. Williamson is screen on Giddey. Pass to Highland. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 6.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Yeah, and he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the grip.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Doncic out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And there's the pass to Avdia. Ayton inside. Sabonis is there.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Passes it to Thibault. Here's Highland. Okongwu grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. He hits both from the stripe. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Thibault. Here's Primo. Giddey defending. Here's Highland. Pass to Sabonis. Clock at 4. 16 feet away. Highland misses.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Dinwiddie passes to Giddey. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Left side, Sabonis. The pass to Primo. Here's Highland. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Passes it to Giddey. Top of the key, Avdia. Back to Giddey.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Blazers substitution. Nas Reed. TJ Walls.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Giddey. He kicks to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Giddey. Only his first miss after 9 straight baskets today. Here's Primo. Giddey defending. Pass to Primo. Down low. Reed the pass to Primo. Lays it up and banks it in. Primo's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Okongwu's shot is good.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Primo. Giddey defending. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Vincent. Now the pass to Tillman. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Bagley, he's checked in for Okongwu. Osman comes in for Avdia. Mann's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Doncic kicks to Osman. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Warren. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Vincent. Out to the right wing. Reed with it. Harris is there. Reed the pass to Thibault. Ball stolen. Dishes it to Doncic. Back to Osman. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Osman's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's a good screen. Now, here's Warren. He's tightly guarded. Warren against Doncic. Six to shoot. Outside for Bagley. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Warren with the ball for Portland. It's a 14-point game. To end the cold streak, hits it from three-point range. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, just working on extending that range. TJ Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Trailblazers, Sabonis is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Warren, and it's Highland in at point.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Pass to man. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Primo. Pass to Pascal. Here's Primo. Chalk up 2 there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And Portland making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Doncic. The pass to Osman. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Primo. Drops in the layup for 2. Primo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Doncic passes to Osman. And they double up Doncic. Harris kicks to Osman. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Doncic outside. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Doncic kicks to Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Okongwu. Giddey kicks to Okongwu. Memphis moving that ball around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Highland passes to Williamson. Over Okongwu. And it's Williamson missing. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The pass to Giddey. And stolen by Williamson. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Timeout call the Grizzlies. They're up by 16. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Warren. Here's Primo. Giddey defending. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
1:33 left in the game. Ayton, the pass to Giddey. And stolen by Thybulle. Passes it to Primo. Here's Highland. It's over Abdia. And Portland again with the bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. On the wing, Giddey. Now, here's Doncic, guarded closer. Back to Giddey, launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Highland misses. Up top, Doncic. He feeds it to Okongwu. Back to Doncic. From the arc. Missed. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
See you next time.
Hey, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.